Jon Cooley, and I just wanted to share with you today some things about my cardboard dulcimers that I've been building for the last 15 years. They're quite interesting instruments. They're very affordable and easy to make in a workshop. I do a lot of workshops with children, and I go into schools and build instruments with the usually 10-year-olds or 12-year-olds, and I build the instruments with the children, and then they do some kind of a performance. So this dulcimer is one that I built. It's called a D model. It's larger than my student model, which is just a bit smaller than this and a little bit easier to play. This is a D model. This is a standard size dulcimer. Up here you have tuners. I use 3 strings and 3 tuners, and this is your neck. It's hollow underneath. This is a really nice neck. It has nice grain that runs up and down. I think you can probably see that. The grain is very straight, which prevents the neck from bending or warping due to the string pressure. Up here you have this is your nut up here, and this is made from a hardwood. This one is made of ironwood, and down here you have your bridge. This one is made out of hard cherry. So the neck, also at the bottom of the neck, underneath, the strings are attached with little tacks, and that's how the strings are held in place. So these dulcimers are made out of everyday materials pretty much. The poplar comes from the local area. I live in the mountains of North Carolina, and we have an availability of wood that's amazing. So the poplar is local, and it's also sustainable. The box, I used to use recycled cardboard, but I can't get that anymore. It's very difficult. So now I use new cardboard, and this cardboard comes from a packaging plant, a local packaging plant. So what I do is I make the box from the cardboard. I build boxes, and the neck, I make 20 necks at a time. If you look over here, you can see that I have some necks that are ready to be finished up. So generally I make 15 or 20 dulcimers at a time. And I like the dulcimer a lot because it's easy to build and it's easy to play. Anybody can learn how to play this dulcimer. I'm going to demonstrate a little bit for you today. The first song that I teach is called Mary Had a Little Lamb. Everybody knows that tune. That's the reason I use it, because you already know the tune. So on the dulcimer you have half as many frets as a guitar. So these frets are what we call whole steps. So when you play Mary Had a Little Lamb, you start on 5. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There is a 6.5 fret which you use in different tunings. So 7 is right here, and this is 8, 9, and 10. Your scale in this tuning, this is what I call AAD tuning. This dulcimer is tuned to the key of D. It's called Ionian tuning on the dulcimer. So your scale runs right here. I skip this. This is what I call a 6.5 fret. I skip that because that is a half step. It doesn't fit in the scale. That's for a different tuning. So that's where your scale runs. Anybody can play the dulcimer. I think it's one of the simplest string instruments there is to play, and very good to learn, especially for kids. I do a lot of work with children, 10-year-old, 11, 9, 12, and it's easy for them to pick it up, and I'll show you why. When you play a tune on the dulcimer, you can play, there's 3 strings. This one closest to me is called the melody string. The string closest to me is the melody string, and the one that's in the middle is called the middle string. And there's one other string here that's farthest away from me. That's called the bass string. It's wound. So this is my dog Buddy. He's getting hot, so he's going to sit down behind me. He's a great dog. He goes to schools with me when I do my workshops, and he likes the children. And they like him too. So I'm going to show you how to play Mary Had a Little Lamb here. It's real simple. It starts on 5, the 5th fret, the 5th space actually. So that's a very very simple way of playing Mary Had a Little Lamb, and I have a booklet that has numbers in it on how to play that tune. Another tune the second tune that I teach in my programs is Twinkle. This is to get you started playing the dulcimer as quickly as possible. And most of the kids do well with these first two tunes. So that's the second song I like to teach, because everybody knows this, and when you're starting out on the dulcimer, if you know the tune, that really helps. And like I said, I have a booklet that has the numbers of these where you play the dulcimer. Twinkle is very easy because it has a lot of doubles. So it's quite an easy tune. Now, as far as the strumming, I'm doing a very simple, just across the strings. The dulcimer is an amazing instrument. It's in open tuning. It's tuned in A, D. The bass string is D, and these other two are tuned to A. So you can use any kind of a tuner to tune it in. And when I do another program, I'm going to show you how to tune the dulcimer. So that's about it for now. I'm going to play a little bit more Groundhog for you. This is a great song. That was one I played at the beginning. That's my third song that I teach, and it's a favorite with most of the people that I work with, especially the kids. So here we go, Groundhog. So there you have it, a cardboard dulcimer, D model cardboard dulcimer that I built about a week ago, and I think it sounds pretty nice. And usually I sell these for $100, and sometimes I do workshops. So thanks a lot for listening, and check in with me again. By the way, you can look at my website at Cooley Cardboard Dulcimers. Thanks a lot. Bye bye.